Dr. Mark Belt again. This is Kara and Stu, Kara's father. I just wanted to share with you what our experience has been with Kara in retraining her subconscious mind through math and biochemistry. Now, Stu, what was her behavior like before we started in church that one day?
Well, I think that her behavior would go from just fine to way south really quickly. And one of the problems we had was Kara really doesn't have the ability to communicate with us verbally. She can say small sentences, things like that, but she has no way to tell us, this is what's frustrating me. And so she would start getting worked up and frustrated, and we would try to calm her down, which had absolutely no effect on it, and you'd start winding up, and you know, this ball kept going faster and faster. She'd be hitting herself, she'd be, you know, doing this, doing that, and things were not good.
And how long did it take by the time that we taught her the breathing and the fingers for her behavior to change?
Well, you sat down with her for about a half an hour at church, non-verbally, with Debbie and I looking, going, wow. By the time that half hour or so was done, she was actually self-correcting. When she'd start getting worked up, she would go,
And now does she hit herself in the head if she gets worked up?
She can, but what I normally do is I'll look at her and I say, Kara.
What?
And then she calms down?
And she'll go right to it, she'll do it, and it takes a situation that in her mind is up here and brings it right down to here.
Wow, so in 30 minutes, guys, her subconscious mind is retrained. She has self-controlling behavior through math and symmetry and breathing. The same process of the subconscious mind training will work for anybody, for any mental suffering. The reason that it works so well is based on math. And how often does math work? 100% of the time. So this process will fix your anxiety and depression and help your anxiety and depression. I'm not going to say some promises that it's going to fix it or fix anything. But this coaching and education will help change your life, help you live to your fullest potential, and ease your suffering.
Well, she now has a coping mechanism that she sometimes will remember to do herself, and when she doesn't, all I do is I just put my fingers together, and that reminds her that's all it takes.
Great.
But you've given her a coping mechanism which allows her to, you know, basically take her, as I say, take it from here right down to here. And she knows it works, and she's happier when she's done.
Great. Thanks. All right, guys, go to drmarkbelt.com. Webinar coming up next week. It's going to help you with any problem and suffering, anxiety, depression, opiate dependence, any addiction, and help you live to your fullest potential. Thank you.
Will it help with noisy dogs?
We'll work on that.
Okay.